This is Brand Impact 365 with LaMorvielle. Bigger brands grow because they have a CMO. A CMO is a Chief Marketing Officer, all right? So solopreneurs struggle because they're trying to be their own CMO. And when entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, they're putting on extra work. They're doing a lot more work trying to do all the marketing, all the content planning, all the strategies when it comes to their business. And what ends up happening is they kind of run out of steam or they flatline because they're doing so many other things on top of that. And that can lead to burnout. And then that's a problem. Here are 4 things that you can do if you are an entrepreneur, a solopreneur, or if you do not have a CMO in your company. These are some things, 4 things that you can do to help you along your way as you go along your marketing strategy journey. All right? So step number 1, what you should do is define your core offer. Your core offer is the product, the item, the service that you want to offer to your audience the most, okay? That is the main thing that you offer, all right? So define that. Think about it, okay? Write it down. So step number 2, after you have defined your core offer, next you're going to align or make sure that all your content is directed toward that offer, right? So you create this offer, it's amazing, you put it on your website or whatever platform it is, and then now on your social media, you're going to direct your content, whatever content you're posting, it's not just random anymore. Okay, now your content is actually being directed to that offer. So for example, you have an offer for a free book, right? You're a bookstore and you're like, buy one book, get another book for free, right? So here's the offer, you put it on your website. So after you've got that book offer, now you're going to go on your social media and you're going to start posting about content relating to books and your offer, right? So it could be something like, oh, here's this new book that just came out. You want to snag it? Well, go to my website. You'll be able to choose this book and get another book for free. So don't waste time and go to my website. Right? Very simple, very easy. Just something to, again, you're directing your audience towards your offer. The next step would be to now create some type of system that you can put in place for when these audience members, when these customers start accepting your offer, that now they're involved in some type of system. So this system could be an email marketing system, right? So they purchase your book offer, right? And then now they are implemented or they're streamed into your email list. So you might say something like, thanks for your purchase, or right before they check out, right? You have them, there's a little check mark box that says, would you like to subscribe to our email list or something along those lines? They check mark that, and then now they're included in your email marketing list. So now if you have any other type of offers, you can just go ahead and email this email list. Or you could do something like a referral loop, right? If you like my book offer, okay, why don't you recommend a friend? And if you recommend a friend, you'll get your next book on me, or next book half off. So now you're not only just getting attention on the one customer who's supposed to get that offer, but now you're saying to them, if you spread the word and you get somebody else to also purchase this offer, I'm going to give you another little bonus, another little treat. So you want to use that to your advantage as well. So there's a lot of different systems that you can choose to implement, but choose one that's going to go with your offer. And again, once your audience members go to purchase your offer, they would then be included into your system. All right, makes sense? You have to think strategy wise, right? You have an offer, you have content that you want to drive to that offer. Then you want to think of different ways that you can put it all together and make it make sense. Because in the long run, even though you're acting as the CMO, you might not even have your own marketing team, okay? That's okay. As long as you put systems into play that's going to help you make your life a little easier, right? If you set up a system where they go to your website, they purchase your item, it automatically takes them into your email marketing list. There's nothing else you really need to do. That's going to save you a lot of time and energy. So you're going to define your core offer, and then you're going to think to yourself, how can I use my content to now drive people to my offer? And try to think of it in a creative way, right? You just don't want to say, hey, go to my site and buy it, right? You want to do it. Maybe it might be telling a story. Maybe it might be offering something different to get to the offer. Like I mentioned, again, your offer might be buy one book, get one book free. So instead of just saying, hey, go to my website and buy one book, get one free, you could say, hey, this new book just came out. It's called da 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 da. I don't know a book that just came out, but it's called XYZ. You need to buy it. And then while you're on my site buying this, why don't you snag another book and, enjoy the value, right? So use again your creativity when you're using your content messaging to direct people to your audience or when you're directing people to your core offer, right? So does that make sense to you? All right, so what I want you to do now is go ahead and drop in the comments one thing or one area that you feel like your business could use a CMO level strategy. Again, a CMO is the Chief Marketing Officer. So that's somebody who is driving your marketing strategy, your planning, everything dealing with marketing, branding, everything. Okay. And what area of your business could really use a CMO level strategy? Go ahead and drop it in the comments because I'm really interested. I really want to know what you are struggling with because maybe I could help. All right, friend, till next time, stay bright, stay beautiful, and keep on smiling. Later, Gators. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, then like and subscribe to support Brand Impact 365 with LaMorvielle. And if you are struggling with your brand impact, then watch the next video.